When this whole thing blew out of proportion, I remember I was waking up in the morning and then I was checking my phone.
To many, Dorian Gray is a movie. To others, it reminds them of a novel. However, we are introducing a different concept today. A person who looks and continues to look young despite growing older. Meet the breathtaking 58-year-old Singaporean fashion photographer Chuando Tan, who has remained ageless and forever youthful. Let's find out the secret elixir behind his youthfulness. Extraordinarily unaged. Being an epitome of the viral Dorian Gray concept, Tan has broken the internet and shocked the world with his youthful presence. The internet celebrity was introduced to the world in 2017 when he was 51 years old and still looked and has lived in an ever-so-young body that could pass off as a 20-years-old's. Netizens and the world have pondered and wondered what has kept Tan astonishingly young. Does elixir truly exist? Is it possible biologically for such an extremely slow aging process? Regardless of these questions, Tan remains a living truth that eating healthy consistently and as frequently as we breathe does keep one youthful. Being famous for the buzz his existence causes, Tan has been inspirational as groups and dozens of people try to follow and imitate his lifestyle. He has revealed his daily health tips, causing more buzz on the internet. Let's find out what these extraordinary tips could be. Chuando believes in food. He believes that food plays a huge role in one's looks and emotions. Food makes the man. Chuando's perception of foods and their nutrients is straightforward. If we want to look more beautiful, eat the right foods. If we want to look slimmer, eat the right foods to reduce weight and keep fit. So, for his youthful appearance, Chuando's 5 food tips are eggs, oats, meat, chicken for lunch and dinner, nuts, berries, and durians. These 5 foods are packed with nutrients, antioxidants, protein, vitamins, and other agents that either help the digestive system or keep the body and skin glowing light. Chuando's healthy food tips are simple and have been daily foods found in many homes. But why is he looking younger and others are aging? Well, his environment played a big role in his health. Singapore is known for its neat and comfortable environment. He has also revealed some foods he avoids eating. Let us find out. Although Chuando keeps fit and works out to stay healthy, he only allocates 30% of his efforts to the gym. The rest of the 70%? Yes, it depends on the food he puts in his body. Hence, eating and food choices are paramount because they do twice and even triple the job workouts and exercises aid in, so they should be taken seriously and followed consistently. He steers clear of excessive sugary foods, especially those loaded with added sugar. These sugar molecules attach themselves to the proteins in his body, causing advanced glycation end products. These harmful compounds taint his already healthy body and continue snowballing other harmful compounds that aren't good for the body. It also ages the human body by killing off the collagen and elasticity in the skin, thus accelerating the aging process in the body. Collagen keeps the skin more glowy and decelerates aging. Still, with excessive sweets, this protein is killed off, leaving the body defenseless against these harmful molecules, causing fluctuations in blood sugar levels, which should have been at a more balanced level for the good health of the body. Secondly, Chuando avoids taking processed beverages. Instead, he takes water. Every beverage is incorporated with additives and excessive sugar, which is prohibited for him, especially caffeine. Beverages like tea or coffee are high in caffeine, which causes dehydration in the human body and leaves the skin dull and weak, so he avoids beverages. Sugary beverages cause obesity, weight gain, and even type 2 diabetes. It also accelerates aging, leaving the body prone to other health issues that should not have been in the first place. Thirdly, he also avoids processed, fried foods made in unhealthy oils as they contribute to oxidation, stress, and inflammation in the body. This can damage cells and tissues, leading to decreased longevity, and can also lead to cardiovascular diseases in the long run. These fried foods, especially those made at high temperatures, can produce harmful compounds called advanced lipid oxidation end products. Another food he steers clear from is heavy foods like monosodium glutamate. Monosodium glutamate is often used as an additive in many restaurants and contributes to obesity and weight gain. It causes headaches, abdominal pains, and premature aging. Then lastly, Chuando abstains from eating unhealthy sauces and condiments. He does not eat sauces high in sodium, sugar, and condiments. He makes sure to avoid these because, like every other food he avoids, they contain additives that can harm human health. They cause water retention and bloating of the body, and cause some age-related diseases like cardiovascular diseases. Chuando has prioritized his health from the onset, avoiding foods that can harm health and cause premature aging in the body. And by doing so, he is the epitome of the youthful and unaged man he is today. He is often mistaken as a man in his 20s or 30s. Additives are not just seen in restaurants. They are in the grocery bags brought home by several families. To many, it brings out the flavors and taste of dishes, but to Chuando, it's a harmful agent that will cause a huge health issue and even decrease longevity. So serious, yeah? It's just an additive. A little bit won't hurt. Well, it's already carrying out its mission in your system, eating away those nutrients and vitamins that keep the body free from disease and prolong one's aging process. He has prioritized removing everything that can harm his health and focused exclusively and consistently on decelerating aging in his body. Nonetheless, his decisions, efforts, and determination paid off and are the true way to be and remain healthy. He has maintained his youthful glow, remaining evenly unaged at 58. He is still strong, has a young physique, and has no age-related health issues. Keep watching as we delve into his self-care tips. Chuando can be considered ageless or ever so young, but he stated that regardless of the mental health tips he follows that make him defy aging, he still feels old. He stated that within him, his body is 58 years old, even though he doesn't look it physically. Chuando keeps a low profile except for his work activities, but in 2022, he turned his continuing online fame into a 224 hardcover book titled, "In Life, You Don't Have to Win Every Time." The book includes his self-care tips, ranging from grooming to mental well-being, as well as pictures taken by his longtime collaborator and partner, Frey Au. Initially, Chuando rejected the idea because he had insecurities and didn't want to expose himself to the world. It took Kadokawa Taiwan Corporation, a Taiwanese publisher, 2 years to convince him to say yes to the bookmaking. During the making of the book, Chuando trained more in gyms to build up and gain a more sculpted torso for the photo shoots, but he didn't push too hard as he was almost 60 years old. Sometimes his physique makes one forget that he is indeed a 58-year-old man. The book was successful and is marketed mostly in Southeast Asia as it is written in Chinese characters. His self-care tips inspire many who want to follow suit. But working out to bulk up may not be for everyone, so pushing oneself too hard isn't the advice here. As he pointed out earlier, a daily diet and a good choice of food intake can go a long way than working out. He has also shared a tip on his skincare, using soya bean size cleanser for his face, so that his sensitive skin is not stripped of its natural oils. Most individuals wash their faces to remove dirt and oils. However, Chuando advises that a small amount of cleanser can remove every impurity on the face while retaining the natural oil to remain moisturized and glowy. He further said that although a healthy diet and exercise routine play a role, the key to looking youthful is cultivating a healthy mindset that maintains good mental health, hence the book title. Always having a competitive mindset will do no good but harm to one's health. It's not just about eating right and keeping fit. It's also about thinking right and sieving out every possible negativity in our daily lives and decisions. It can be the friends we keep, the behavior we exhibit, and our thoughts. Everything that is related to or can impede our mental health can be very detrimental to our physical health. By being happier, calmer, more collected, and less competitive, we can be as youthful as him. Many people have one emotional distress or another. So many things out there impede our emotions, influencing our thinking and reactions to certain situations. These influences and reactions trigger a lot and, in turn, leave behind a trademark over time. Hence, you find out that in the end, we suffer the consequences. Illnesses follow suit, emotional breakdowns, and in the long run, we lose a lot of ourselves to negativities. So Chuando advises that when one feels stressed and negative, try to be calm, think before acting, or better still, don't act, and don't allow negativities to seep into the already positive self you have cultivated. Instead, passing on positive energy will be beneficial, especially to oneself. In one of his Instagram posts, he stated that happiness is a choice and life is not about pleasing everybody. So why try to please others and displease ourselves? Although dieting and exercise were the tricks behind his youthful appearance, there was also a factor in his genes doing the trick. Asians are known for their youthful appearances regardless of their ages. They often eat right and avoid additives, though not as strictly as Chuando. Still, it explains that his extra care, along with his biological genes known for Asians, played a huge role entirely in this metamorphosis. The Instagram sensation has shared his tips, especially his dieting tips for eggs, berries, and avocado meal plans. He also avoids eating 7 hours before bed and only opts for almond snacking if need be. These and his mental self-care tips may sound or seem commonsensical because of their simple nature, but it is the truth behind his youthful appearance. Many are too lazy to follow his tips. They are not strong enough to alienate themselves from certain factors that can pressure one's mental state of mind. They just can't ignore them because they may seem too hard of a task to carry out. But what if it's not a task? What if it's a way of life? A lifestyle we just need to adopt? It's only a matter of choice. It takes little steps to make bigger changes. It is just a choice and a decision away from healing oneself. Our happiness is only thwarted when we give external factors the chance to impede our emotions. The human mind is capable of individual decision-making for that individual's well-being. With these external factors, the mind is left vulnerable to certain influences. Chuando advises that cutting off the power we give them to impede our happiness is the first step to finding and maintaining that happiness. We must learn to love ourselves to be able to love others. Putting ourselves first, second, and third before anyone else is paramount, and we should never displease ourselves to please others, especially irrelevant people. This gives them the power to influence our minds and ruin our happiness. What other secret does Chuando have for us? Before we reveal that, let's find out more about him. Chuando Tan. Chuando Tan was born on March 3, 1966, in Tao Payoh, Singapore. With his father into art and being an ink artist, Chuando grew up surrounded by art and literature, so he became interested in art as well. Chuando first studied at Nanyang Primary School. Then he went to Peidao Secondary School, where he completed his GCE O-levels examinations. Later on, he attended Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts in 1992, where he equipped himself to pursue his passion for arts. He later became a photographer and graduated from the academy. Before his photography career, Chuando joined the fashion industry during his teenage years, becoming a model at 16. He was managed by the modeling agency Carey Models and scored brand gigs such as Tangs and Metro, which he advertised for. He continued modeling both locally and internationally without delay. He was well known and accomplished, but stopped modeling in 1990. Chuando had modeled for international brands worldwide at shows in Milan, Italy. Then he went into photography after he graduated from the academy, and even founded the modeling company AVE Management alongside his partner Frey in 2004. AV Management has discovered and polished models like Serene Chu and Colin Wee, who broke into the international high fashion industry under AVE Management's representation. The company still discovers some seasoned models and thrives well. 2 years after he co-founded AVE Management, driven by a passion for photography, Chuando co-founded a photography firm alongside his fellow co-founder and partner, Frey Au. Why Frey again? Chuando met Frey at a Metro commercial shoot when he was already a photographer. Meeting an accomplished and talented photographer, Frey became Chuando's assistant. He remained his assistant for 8 years, learning and being mentored by one of the best photographers. One would assume he would open up his firm, but the duo were close and hit it off so well that they became partners instead. From assistant to partner, right? Very elevating. They have worked with clients ranging from musicians like Janet Jackson and Rita Ora to public figures like Maggie Q and Angela Jung Wing. They remained notable being featured in popular and notable publications like Esquire. Regardless of his past modeling career and present fashion photography career, Chuando also dabbled in showbiz and even relocated to China to try to explore opportunities in acting. However, he didn't go into any of them, although he played a role in the movie Precious is the Night in 2020 as a wealthy family's private doctor. He is known today as a philanthropist and a businessman. Now, what do we know about Tan's private life? Is he married? The answer is yes. Keep watching as we reveal Chuando's wife, the mysterious wife. Tae Gyok-fong is Chuando's wife. Like him, she is a businesswoman and philanthropist dedicated to supporting education and the arts. She has been a constant support to him and has dedicated herself throughout their marriage and business partnership. She is the co-founder and director of a property development company called City Developments Limited, a company her husband Chuando co-founded. Coupled with this, her philanthropic endeavors earned her positions at the National University of Singapore as the chairman of the Board of Trustees and a member of the Board of Directors of the Singapore Symphony Orchestra and the Singapore Art Museum. Tae Gyok has long been interested in education and art, so she has helped and aided in these departments, and still does so today. She has exhibited an unwavering commitment to Chuando's success, which has shaped the company's growth and achievement. During challenging times, she has provided emotional support and encouragement, giving him a source of strength and resilience to push forward. Being a business partner with her husband has shown the couple's strong bond and support for each other. As a wife and mother, she has created a stable home environment, free from worries for her, their children, and Chuando. This gives him ample time to focus on the company and ensure its growth. Every great man needs a woman ready to support him, but that doesn't hinder her from achieving her goals and passion. Chuando's success has stemmed from Tae Gyok. She has used her influence and position to promote access to education and the arts for all Singaporeans. She has also supported numerous scholarship programs to aid those who cannot study due to financial means. To promote that education for every child is needed and shouldn't be taken lightly. Tae Gyok believes everyone deserves the opportunity to reach their full potential, regardless of their background or circumstances. Her views and works have earned widespread recognition and respect worldwide, earning her awards and accolades for her contributions. Her philanthropic endeavors have inspired many, showing that her commitment to giving back to the community is important for everybody, especially those in wealth and affluence. To change the world is not a day's job. It takes time, and only the capable can help achieve this. Tae Gyok has inspired many fellow wealthy individuals into some of these philanthropic works and has aided several less privileged charities, earning her a public service medal from the Singapore government. Tae Gyok has extensive experience in finance and real estate, so her guidance and advice have helped Chuando to excel strategically in the industry. Tae Gyok's understanding of the real estate market enables her to provide him with valuable insights on market trends, property valuations, and development opportunities. Tae Gyok is an expert in business strategy development, risk management, and mitigation, so she provides Chuando with strategic advice on growth plans, expansion initiatives, and competitive positioning. She also aids in navigating the complexities of the real estate market. These help CDL stay ahead of the curve in a dynamic industry, ensuring Tan's resilience in market volatility and economic downturns. Her pivotal role in the company has led to the company's success alongside her husband. Her finance and real estate expertise are instrumental in CDL's growth and diversification. As a co-founder and director of the company, she has been actively involved in the company's major investment decisions, including acquiring iconic properties such as the Raffles Hotel and the London Hilton on Park Lane. Aside from her financial and corporate astuteness, Tae Gyok strongly advocates for sustainability and corporate social responsibility, shaping the company's financial success and maintaining its clientele and other social figures. CDL has remained prominent over the years and has continued to rise in success since its early years. Tae Gyok is also a strong advocate for women's empowerment. She believes that women should have the same opportunities as men to succeed in all aspects of life, including business and leadership. She mentors women in business, providing guidance and resources to help them achieve their goals. She believes that there should be equality and justice for women and that opportunities should not be widely limited by gender, as women can succeed and reach their full potential like men if given the same opportunity. Notwithstanding the charitable works on women's empowerment, she has used her position in CDL to promote diversity and inclusion within CDL for women in the workplace. She supports and trains these women through education, allowing them to reach their full potential and utilize their knowledge and skills in society for their benefit. Supporting charities and organizations focusing on women's empowerment is another way Taegyeok aids these women. She believes philanthropy can be a pivotal tool for creating change and improving women's lives. She has donated generously to these organizations, providing support, education, and healthcare services for needy women. She has been an inspiration and role model to numerous women out there. All her endeavors and roles in business leadership, philanthropic contributions, community service, and women empowerment have earned her recognition and occasional awards, inspiring her in the business world. These accolades testify to her dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment to positively impacting the world. Her pivotal role in CDL and resilience to succeed and help keep the company afloat has made her an inspiration to aspiring CEOs and leaders out there to build successful organizations. Setting a high standard for herself and her team reflects on her determination to commit to excellence in all aspects of her work, inspiring others to strive for excellence in their endeavors. Regardless of her work, she is an active community member, volunteering with several organizations, including the Singapore Red Cross and the Boys and Girls Clubs of Singapore. Her involvement in the Singapore community reflects her commitment to giving back to society. She is a true example of a generous, wealthy businesswoman. Her act and commitment show that not all wealthy are selfish. Some, like Taegyeok and Chuando Tan, are known for their generosity and sincerity in changing the world in any way they can. With her philanthropic works and charity endeavors, she is eager and committed to positively impacting the world. Her advocacy, philanthropy, and community services reflect her goal and belief that individuals have the power to create meaningful change in the world. It only takes a decision and an unwavering commitment to impact change in various sectors and countries that need those positive changes. Her consistent endeavors and the positive changes she has impacted have been eye-opening to many. It has also been a beacon for other affluent individuals to donate to the cause, encouraging more to do the same. Her advocacy has changed many lives, igniting a light of hope in many to stand tall and strive for what they want to achieve, especially for women. She has provided the support, guidance, and resources these individuals need to reach their full potential and change their lives. Taegyeok is undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with. She has spared no effort in all aspects of her works and endeavors and has remained unwavering. Her disaster relief efforts have contributed immensely in affected areas by supporting the Singapore Red Cross Society's disaster response programs. She also supports environmental conservation efforts, including those of the Singapore Nature Society and the World Wildlife Fund in Singapore. Her major work has been, but not limited to, her community. She has stretched her philanthropy to Southeast Asia and Malaysia. She may not have done as much as she has done in her community across international waters, yet she sure has impacted the idea and encouraged many, regardless of race and country, to do the same, and it has been successful. Taegyeok Fong is a woman of high standards, and a force of change exists to bring positivity where needed through her charisma and unwavering commitment. Inspirational, right? Well, none of this is proven to be true. If truth be told, Chuando Tan is a very private person, so there are no facts about his personal life, past or present love life, or even his marital life. If he is married, no facts back up such a claim, so his marriage to Taegyeok Fong is a rumor that has not yet been confirmed. What do you think of Chuando's self-care tips? Do you believe one's state of mind plays a pivotal role in one's aging process? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you feel inspired and encouraged. Thank you for watching.